What is going on, people inside the internet machine? Welcome to the first pickup video of 2026. Very, very exciting. Yeah. Can you hear my daughter? Oh, she's cussing now. Can you hear that? Hey, watch it, potty mouth. All right, my daughter's cussing. Surf Blue's sending me Facebook messages. It's going crazy here. Anyway, we got a lot of stuff to go through. I got a bunch of movies. Listen, I know that's not everybody's thing, but Tyler and I have been having a great time going out and finding movies, and because they're cheap, you know, worth every dollar. I won't go through all of them. Let's hit some highlights here. Got Ninja Scroll, great anime. I first watched this when I was in the military. Loved it. Boom. That's what the back looks like. I've had this in my collection like 3 or 4 times. I usually get it for $1 or $2. And then I resell it on eBay for like 15 or 17 bucks or whatever this movie goes for. But this time I'm going to just add it to the collection because I love that movie so much. John Cusack and Billy Bob Thornton in Pushing Tin. One of those first Billy Bob Thornton movies I can remember. And a young Angelina Jolie. This might be the movie where they fell in love and they became Billy Bob Jolie. Grandma's Boy. All-time classic right here. You know, it's funny when we talk about what's the greatest video game movie of all time. Are we talking about Mario Brothers, Double Dragon, Mortal Kombat? Are we talking about like movies that have a video game theme? Like I think Ready Player One's a great video game movie, but Grandma's Boy is so awesome. So very cool to add that to the collection. Retroactive with James Belushi. James Belushi, I'm a fan of his work, right? This movie is kind of weird. It's all takes place on like the same highway and the same set pieces. The lady, they get into like a shootout and she runs away and she finds like this scientist lab and he has a time machine that will put you back like 3 hours. So she kind of wakes up and she's in the car again with him. And then it starts the series of events over and she changes something, which then causes something else to change. And then he starts to become wise to why does she know things that she shouldn't know? And then he finds a time machine. It's crazy. So yeah, that's an awesome movie. Belushi, I love Belushi, man. He was in Gang Related with Tupac. Incredible. Power Play with Shannon Tweed. Now, Shannon Tweed used to be an adult film star who decided that she wanted to be in regular people movies. And in this movie, she plays, obviously, the seductress. And she, like, has a fake charity, a fake foundation. And she's, like, embezzling money. She's getting all these, like, rich people to give money to her. And she's embezzling it. And she will occasionally try and marry these rich guys, and then she will murder them and take their money. That's what's going on in this film. And the daughter of the Mark, that's her boyfriend right there. She wants her inheritance, and the two ladies go at it. Cat fight, meow. Anyway, how long's it been since you've seen American Pimp? When the world was introduced to Bishop Don Magic Wand. Green is for the money, gold is for the honey. And then he started to hang around with Snoop Dogg. And then he was in Old School. It's like, but this is a documentary about the pimp game from like the early 2000s, man. Absolute trip. But those are some movies that I picked up. I'm really enjoying it. So let's get to some games and some other stuff. So Tyler stopped by. We went out, did a little game and movie hunting. He dropped this off, Napoleon Dynamite. A lady that I work with wants to watch this movie with her daughter, who's like 14 or so. So yeah, she'll probably watch it and give it back to me. So I'll end up adding that to my collection at some point. But yeah, thanks Tyler for that. And then he dropped this off for me to play. Ghost of Tsushima. You guys say it's a really good game. I've never played it, but I can't wait to give it a try. So thanks, bro. I appreciate it. At the thrift store, picked up Just Dance 2021 on the PS4 for $1. St. Vincent de Paul's been having more and more video games on their shelf. A lot of fingerprints and dirt right there. But yeah, for $1, Just Dance 21. If you remember in a previous video, I snagged the Simpsons game for PS2, case manual, and the poster. Again, St. Vincent de Paul was $1. And I've been waiting for a disc to come available online. Unfortunately, people are asking pretty close to complete in box price for just the disc. So like if this game goes for, let's just say like $25, people are asking like $21 for the disc. Well, I found a guy who had the disc for $12.99 plus $5 shipping. So I watched the item, and that's my strategy on eBay. You click that watch, they'll send you an offer. He sent me an offer of $11.69. I sent him an offer and said, hey man, I can do $10 right now, and the disc has some scratches on it, so I'll just make it my problem for $10 and I'll pay right now. He immediately took the offer, so I snagged the disc. Next time I get the disc resurfacer out, I will touch that up, but it plays as is right now, so I don't even know if I need to do anything to the disc. But a complete copy of Simpsons on PS2. It's great. I don't know if I'm going to add that to the collection. It's not a game that I would play. And it's also, I'm also in a situation where I also have this on the 360 now, so I don't really need 2 copies of the same game. So I don't know. We'll see. Was at Maxine's Bargain Box, my favorite game store, the best game store of all time here in Newark, Ohio. It's that way, about 1.5 miles. Picked up Lilo and Stitch on the GBA. This is a game that I've had my eye on for a year, just couldn't find one. I couldn't do $15 on eBay and pay $6 shipping for a game that goes for under $15 most of the time. But yeah, I just was patient and waited and found a nice copy. This will go nicely with my gaming goals. If you saw that video for the year, is to beat a game another YouTuber has beaten or beat last year. Back in the day, Gamer beat this game last year. So I will try and beat it this year. Like I said, Tyler and I went out to Zanesville. We go to this place called Coin Mart. Everybody knows about it now. But they have a nice selection of games and DVDs, and they do sports cards and gold and silver. Like, it's a crazy place. It's really, really cool. And we stopped there because last time I was there, I saw this and didn't pick it up. $8 for Midway Arcade Treasures 1. This completes my subset of Midway Arcade Treasures 1, 2, and 3 with this Color Rush cover. The other one's green, the other one's blue. But yeah, $8. It's a good value pickup there. This was my impulse buy for the day. Nice copy of Gradius 3 and 4 on PS2. Got the manual in there. And I want to say, oh, it's right there. It was $25. So that was the for me purchase. And then a game that, again, another game that's been on my list of games to get. This game is a little bit harder to find. And they had it a little bit underpriced, which is even better. It is Drakengard 3 on the PlayStation 3. They had it for $50. I was happy to pay it because I don't ever see this game. I don't ever see it complete. This one actually comes with a manual and then like another little harder copy insert thing. Actually, let's go on the journey together. It's got the registration and everything else in there. So it's complete if it has both of those. This was a complete copy, and this game is starting to trend up because it was not a lot of copies out there, not a remaster or a remake or anything. It's one of those Yoko Taro games. It's in the same series as like Nier. Like Nier happens, it's a side thing to this apparently. But yeah, very excited to have this in the collection and look forward to playing it because I love those Yoko Taro games. They have a stack of games, Nintendo and Super Nintendo games, that are $5. And then they used to be like, if you bought 3, you got 1 free. And this game's been sitting on their floor for like a year, okay? I got the other version of this game there, Wayne Gretzky Hockey on the Nintendo. Looks very unassuming. Was talking about it with Retro Hack, and then NES Addict did a video on it. So now, because NES Addict's a major market YouTuber, also a great guy, you know, the people are now looking for all these variants, right? I'm not a big variant guy, but they made a Wayne Gretzky Hockey where he's got a black Los Angeles Kings jersey, a white Los Angeles Kings jersey, which is a little bit more rare, and then the rare one is the white jersey with no Los Angeles King logo on the jersey there. This one has a pretty substantial crack in it. So I was like, hey, would you do $2 on that? Does it's got a crack in it? He's like, yeah, if you're paying cash for everything else. I'm like, no problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this up. And this game goes for like $70 to $80 if it's, you know, in nice condition. This one's got a little ding in the label. I'm literally just going to throw this up for like $20. I paid $2 for it. It's try and sell it for $20. And if not, you paid $2 for a pretty rare variant of that game. So yeah, that's what I got from those places. I did pick up a massive Wii lot. So let's take a look at that and we can get out of here. Okay, so a guy I know from the gaming scene who moved to the Carolinas a couple years ago messaged me and he said, hey man, I know this lady, she lives like real close to you and she has a Wii lot, but she doesn't really want to post it on Marketplace because she doesn't want to deal with the scammers and the low ballers and is this still available? And then people never answer back. This is what she has. She wants $100 for it. And I said, no problem. She messaged me today and was like, I'm home if you want to come pick this up. I said, lady, you're like a mile away. I'll be there in like 5 minutes. So I went over there. She was very nice, very easy to communicate with and talk to. And she even gave me another Wii console. She's like, I don't know if this works. It doesn't have all the hookups or anything. But this lot, like I said, was $100. It came with a working console that's in great condition with all the hookups. It came with like 3 or 4 steering wheels, a couple controllers. You always get those like recharging stations for the Wii remotes, the docking stations for it. There's a couple other accessories in there. And then there was another bag that had a console that she doesn't know if it works. But even if it doesn't, there's, a power cable in there and like an AV cable. That's all sellable if we need to. So this is what I was talking about in my channel update video. Try and buy bigger lots, get a good price on it, and then resell to make your money back, keep some items, whatever. But even the filler titles in this lot weren't like the worst things ever. So Alvin and the Chipmunks, Disney's Bolt, Disney Pixar Up. So here's what I'm gonna like this type of stuff. I'm just gonna list this on eBay, $10 for both games. You know what I mean? And see if somebody wants to buy it. Star Wars: The Clone Wars. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I don't have this. It says lightsaber duels, and I'm thinking like, does anybody know about this game? Is this like a fighting game where you use the Wiimote as a lightsaber? If it is, we might keep this, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Love Avatar: Last Airbender. Burning Earth. This was an okay game on PS2, but another $8 game or so. Cooking Mama Cook-Off. Let me tell you something about Cooking Mama. I don't know. I've never played any of these games. Years ago, I got a bunch of these at like a garage sale or a thrift store or something for $1 or $2, and I listed them on eBay, and they sold like right away. They're $8 to $12 games or whatever. And they sold like within 2 or 3 weeks. And I was like, wow, Cooking Mama is the new Wii Sports, baby. We'll find it all the time and we'll just sell them. Well, since then, I haven't sold one Cooking Mama game. So we'll see. Hot Wheels, Beat That. I don't know. I was like, good arcade racing game. I might get some play time. Oh, this was super cool. Nerf End Strike, but it also comes with the blaster. This gun, it's over there. But yeah, so it looks like that will bundle and sell for maybe $20, 17, 18, 19, $20, somewhere in there. So that'll be good. Just Dance. 30 tracks. Who Let the Dogs Out? Just Dance on Wii. This is always good sellers. Sometimes they take a little bit longer to sell. Just like Guitar Hero, that's like always hit or miss. I always hope that I sell these during Christmas. Like you just get rid of them at the end of the year. And then the last game, keep your eye out for this one. Okay, this is Bakugan Battle Brawlers. I don't know jack shit about Bakugan, but I do know that this is the Toys R Us exclusive that comes with the bonus in-game minigame. So this is like, another $17 to $20 game, but this is a game that your local game store, who doesn't really care about Wii, might have on their shelf for like $5 or $6. So this is kind of like a game you might find out there that you could probably flip. So that one's complete with the manuals. That was sort of the filler titles. The rest of the games are good stuff. So yeah, the filler titles, not so bad. Last stack of games here. There's some good stuff in here. Again, this is not a bad lot at all. So Wii Play, I will bundle that with the console. Wii prices for the console have sort of dropped. They were like $60 at my local game store. Now they're kind of down to $50. I'll throw in Wii Play and probably Wii Game Party, and I'll sell mine for $50, which is half of what I spent. So now I got $50 into everything. The Nerf with the gun, that's $20. So now we're down to what, $30 out of pocket. And even if I spent $30 out of pocket, I can live with this stack of games for $30. You know what I'm saying? Balloon Pop. I will add this to my Wii collection because I know I don't have it. It's just one of those like arcadey, match things by the color type games. It says it has 200 levels. I'm wondering if it has a story mode, and if it does, I might try and play through that. Sonic and Mario at the Olympic Winter Games. I can live with or without this in my collection. You know, so we'll play that one by ear. Maybe throw that one in the doubles bin. I will add this one to the collection, Sonic and the Secret Rings. I don't really know anything about it. If this is a good game, let me know. If it's not, then I'll dump it. Because I don't play Wii and I don't really collect Wii, but I just thought if it's an interesting game that's good, I'll keep it. Wii Sports. I will take that discount and I will put it in a regular CD or DVD case so it doesn't get scratched before I sell it. Donkey Kong Country Returns. Guys, I love the Donkey Kong, okay? Donkey Kong Country is amazing. This is the only Donkey Kong Country game that I've never played. We'll have to change that soon because now I feel incomplete. But yeah, here we go. Obligatory Super Mario. Super Mario Bros. Wii. Good game. I played through it once. You know, I'm an older Mario guy. Mario 3, Mario World. That's what I want to be. I don't want to play these newer Mario games that much. Mario Galaxy. It's missing the manual. And I'll just grab one next time at Maxine's because I'm sure they've got a stack of them. And if I don't have that, I might keep it. I don't often look at my Wii collection. It's in a tub because I never play it. But if I don't have Mario Galaxy or Mario Galaxy 2, I will keep them. This comes with the inserts and everything. So it's a nice complete copy of Mario Galaxy 2. And what's funny is you guys remember this? You guys, I can't get the insert out. You guys remember this clubnintendo.com? Well, they would have little redemption codes on the back. I don't even know if they work anymore. Probably not, but I remember going to, God, what was the name of that place? Buybacks. It was on Cleveland Avenue over by the Columbus Square Bowling Palace. And there was a guy, and he had like his phone open to the Nintendo, Club Nintendo. And he was going through all the Wii games, and he was pulling out those inserts, typing in the code, and basically just stealing the points. And then putting the game back on the shelf. So I mean, what a scumbag. But if I don't have Mario Galaxy or Mario Galaxy 2, I'll add these to the collection. But quite honestly, this is something that I would prefer to play on the Switch if I played them at all. You know what I mean? I don't know, just me. I did not realize this game had so much value. Mario Super Sluggers. I thought this was like a $20 game. This game's like a $35 game. And I don't know if it's this game or just the Nintendo Selects version. But it's got everything in there. So I don't know. If I don't have this, I will sell it. And maybe if I do have it, I'll sell it. I don't know. I don't care about Mario sports games on the Wii. And then, of course, last game at Mario Kart on the Wii. There were some steering wheels in there. I may just throw this up on Marketplace. I think the last one I sold was like $35. I might do 30 with the steering wheels because I have no use for them. But yeah, Mario Kart on the Wii. So $100. I don't think that we did that bad. And came with a system and a bunch of guns and steering wheels. And what else? Oh, she had Wii Mote controllers, you know? And they had Twilight New Moon stickers on them. Which I think is hilarious. So I might just sell those as a pair on eBay. I'm sure they're $1 billion, so now I'm rich. But anyway, nice little stack of Wii games, console, accessories, everything. $100. Didn't have to haggle. Drove a mile down the road. It was like the perfect pickup. So thanks, Sean, for the hookup. I definitely appreciate it. And yeah, wow. It's been a video. All right, guys, that is it for the first pickup video of 2026. What have you guys been picking up? Make sure you leave a comment down below. I've beaten 4 games already this year of my 12 to 24 gaming goals. We knocked out Forza Horizon 2 on the Xbox One. Great game, man. Love that game. Oh, God, so good. Horizon is amazing. We continue down our path of the Mario Game Boy Advance games. I did Super Mario World, all 96 levels. And then Yoshi's Island, all the levels in that. It's interesting because you get bonus levels in that one too. So I love that there's little differences like that in the Game Boy Advance versions. And then what the hell else did I just beat? Hold on. I can't believe that I did not remember that. Last weekend I beat Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening on the Switch. Amazing game. I think right now, out of the 4 games, that's my game of the year. I loved it. I love that game. I think about it. There's a side quest that I need to do, where you buy all of like the stones that you use to make dungeons, the dungeon creator thing. So I want 100% that. Even though I won't get the ending where if you don't die in that game, you get like a little extra cutscene thing at the end. I won't do that because I've already died like 10 times. But it's such a fun game, beautiful animation style. If you don't have it, get it in your collection, especially if you never played the Game Boy version. But anyway, that is going to do it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, share on social media. Don't forget to bang that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all of your CM retro gaming goodness. Guys, take care of yourselves, and we will see you on the next one.